Hello everyone, my name is Lowko and it's time for another StarCraft 2 mutation mission. This week's one is called Breath of Destruction and of course we're gonna be completing it on the brutal difficulty. Let's have a quick little look right here at the mutators. So first and foremost, we have speed freaks. Enemy units have increased movement speed. Secondly, we have aggressive deployment. Additional enemy units are periodically deployed onto the battlefield. So they're gonna arrive at our base very quickly if we're not paying attention. But the third one is the tricky one. This one is called Avenger. Enemy units gain increased attack speed, armor, and life when nearby enemy units die. So essentially that means, right, that we should try to spend as much time away from our main base as possible because it's very easy to get overrun. And on top of that, of course, we're going to be playing on the Missed Opportunities map, generally considered not to be the easiest one. Alright, so it's been some time since I last played Kerrigan. I don't even really recall exactly when I last played her for a mutation mission, so I think it is about time we try and see if I still know how to play her. As far as my mastery points go, I've got Kerrigan's attack damage increased by 30, I've got the immobilization wave damage doubled, as well as the expeditions evolutions minus 60%, and that last one right there is absolutely incredible. It both reduces the amount of resources that I need for a research, as well as the research time. So minus 60% on both is absolutely insane. Alright, so I've got myself some tea. I've grouped up together with DB, who is going to be playing Nova. Brutal has been selected. I think it is time to jump into it. Alrighty, so here we go. Let's go ahead and get started by making some more of those beautiful pink Zerg drones. It's been some time since I last played Kerrigan. It's really been a little while.
Commanders, are you real?
Yeah, we are.
Been here a while. And the Terrazine, not the best for my sanity.
Trust me.
In case you are real, someone out there has been messing with my harvesting bots. Would you mind keeping an eye on them for me?
Alrighty, good old Stepman, easily one of the most badass characters when it comes to the Wings of Liberty storyline. Of course, these days, he's got a bit of a Terrazine addiction. Anyway, it's been a little bit of time since I last played Kerrigan, and while I don't really know any super specific build orders, I usually just mostly wing it. This is usually how I've found that a lot of people like to open up with Kerrigan, with that quick hatchery right there on the low ground, and then we just simply spend as many larvae as we possibly can in the early part of the game on drones, and eventually we get ourselves the extractor and then also the spawning pool. Now, I'm a little bit worried because I don't know if we're going to be able to go for a hatchery first if we're going up against, you know, obviously speed freaks as well as aggressive deployment. It's going to get very messy because we're going to need quite a bit of units as well in the earlier part of the game against the very first attack waves already, just because of Avenger. So it's all going to get a little bit messy. We'll see how things go. For example, by the way, I don't really play nearly as many Omega Worms as I probably should. I mean, everyone always tells me that I need to make a lot more Omega Worms just to transport my army around, but even for like tanking purposes, it's still a very powerful setup. But I think I'm gonna stop making any drones right now and just simply start making a couple of Zerglings and Queens whenever I can, because I'm a little bit worried for the very first attack wave. Now, of course, I'm grouped up with DB right here, who's gonna be playing Nova. He's got the defense drone available right at the beginning of the game, and actually, apparently, he's already helping me out as well. Good guy, DB. Let's get the rocks knocked down as soon as possible. I want to be getting myself the upgrade, and of course another queen as well in my natural very shortly. Alright. Yeah, look at the speed of those units. I'm gonna have to head out. Neither Kerrigan nor Nova is gonna be out now because of the speed freaks. This can get messy real quick. Oh, those are zealots.
Hostile Protoss on the battlefield.
Alright, we do have a defense drone over there.
A soon-to-be active geyser. Make sure to escort the bot I'll send to harvest it.
Trying to micro here. There we go. Should be okay. Very nice. That could have gone way worse. That could have gone way worse. Let's start spreading a little bit of creep. Creep, of course, very nice. Like I said, right, this is definitely a Zerg commander, but she plays very similarly to how StarCraft 2 gets played in a multiplayer for Zerg as well. It's kind of funny how that works out. Alright. Now Kerrigan is out, of course. She's got some very powerful abilities. I want to make sure that I get an expansion started in the natural very soon. But I, of course, want to make sure that I get my assimilation aura here as soon as possible as well.
Make it quick.
sending a bot to collect the geyser's terrazine. Don't let it get destroyed.
Don't let it get destroyed. Okay, let's get an expansion.
Swarm forces under attack.
Okay. Probably wanted to use the immobilization wave there, to be honest, but...
Enemies are headed for my bots! What a bunch of jerks.
Probably could have gotten a little bit more value out of the immobilization wave, to be honest with you, but... There we go. Some extra resources here for Nova, never bad. If you go up against Zerg, life becomes a lot more straightforward. Now you get a ton of resources in the early game. I actually think that Nova and Kerrigan go pretty well together, right?
Stop the enemy from breaking my stuff!
Nova can have a bit of a tricky time when it comes to resources in the early game, so... Cool. I really want to focus on as many upgrades as I can, though. The upgrades on Nova are super nice.
You have my attention.
Let's start knocking down those rocks.
Successful terrazine harvest. Now that bot just has to make it home safely.
Let's continue spreading some creep as well. Okay. Let's make sure that every hatchery is hotkeyed here, and I want to have these rocks knocked down as well in the natural expansion. Let us get a second evolution chamber there, and we'll get some gases here as well.
My bots
Very
are safe and
nice.
sound. Do you do this sort of thing often?
Yes. Pretty much every week, Stepman. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, Stepman. I make these videos very regularly, yes.
It's the terrazine moving beneath the surface. Ooh, more geysers are on the way.
Ooh. More geysers.
Bringing a defensive drone online.
Assimilation aura
This is
ready,
not
my
great.
queen.
I don't think my ally has noticed it yet.
Everyone in the ship.
Oh, there we go. Cool. Now he has noticed. Nova's almost here.
Defensive drone.
Or rather, Kerrigan is almost here.
Your queen listens.
Cool. I've been focusing on a lot of drones here in the earlier stage of the game, though, so it's a little bit greedy by me. Let's get us another couple of gases, and we'll now also be starting to get a lot of units out. So, the fact of the matter is, right, Avenger just simply makes units super strong. And we have to be a little bit careful with the way that we approach this.
Bots, myself, in a cave with a box of scraps. So I'd appreciate it if they came back intact.
Sufficient.
Good old Statman.
Not enough.
Alright, so we have enough hatcheries right now to sustain our army for pretty much the remainder of the game. It's really quite
Enemy
nice.
forces en route to my bots. It's just like Belshir said.
Okay, start up some Hydralisks. Of course, the Hydras, super good. I want to make sure that we get the expansion, or rather the bonus objectives as well.
Make it quick.
Very good.
Senses spun. Swarm.
Get more and more upgrades. I'll just queue them up, really. The upgrades come out so very rapidly. Look at the Avenger, though. That's insane. And that's the aggressive deployment.
Seems like we could use a defensive.
Alright, yeah, we are going to need quite a few units. Hydras would be really nice, too, because the anti-air is going to be an absolute necessity. So Hydras are showing up now. Man, look at them. The amount of stuff already. It's kind of insane.
The race is on. Which bot will make it back to me first? My money's on Gary.
He always gets the best oil.
Forces under attack.
Alright. Whew. Now the Hydra, of course, is Kerrigan's bread and butter.
Spun. Swarm.
Incredibly useful ability.
Looks like the
Or
enemy
unit,
is
rather.
heading for us. Let's go say hello.
Again? Let's get some overlords going.
Make it.
Hive is just about to finish. Let's get +2.
Good news,
And if we
Commanders.
can, I want to actually morph into a lurker den as well.
Good news for me.
The more terrazine we can harvest right now, the easier this will
Assimilation aura
become.
is now ready.
All right.
I think I have a little less than half the terrazine I need. I guess I'll be sending out more bots.
Okay, cool. Let's get you hotkeyed as well, and we'll start just simply injecting all of these hatcheries. Let us get some of those upgrades. Let us get, I don't know. I just pick whatever, right? The upgrades are real cheap now anyway because of the mastery points.
Activity detected. That can only mean one thing.
More geysers!
The enemy's biomass will provide us resources. Make it quick. You'll
Oh, what? They're siphoning the terrazine from Belshir's fauna.
Cool, cool, cool.
Commanders, try to free it if you can.
I just made a couple of drones. I defaulted into my Zerk gameplay.
It'll be dead. So try to free it sooner than later. If you have
Very
a problem,
nice.
That is.
You have my attention.
Trying to make some lurkers as well if I can. The lurkers are super nice, but I don't know how easy this is going to be. Let's get some of these upgrades as well. Zergling upgrades, always good. Trying to morph in the low HP ones first, but they're still, you know, it's still 100 gas. It's a lot. Alright. I'm gonna try and clean up the bonus objective as well if I can.
Really want to get to the terrazine. Oh, they're kind of impatient, so I'm letting them out now.
I'll try the bonus. Alright.
Oh, that's just great. The enemy is moving toward my bots. I knew I should have put more turrets on those things.
He lost his natural? Oh, that's not good. I didn't even realize that part.
Bringing a defensive drone online.
You should be alright, right? I hope.
Enemy forces have converged on my bots.
Yeah, it's okay.
Everybody get in there.
I'll start reinforcing some units over that direction as well. I'll just send my reinforcements over towards the third objective point.
Is now ready.
There's actually a bit of a fight right here in the center now as well. That's a little messy.
Time to play defense.
Okay, Kerrigan, get out of there, please. Trying to send as many units as we can. Okay. Fight at the base is cleaned up. Bonus objective is almost cleaned up as well. And now we're heading over towards the third.
My bots are under attack. My bots are under attack.
Okay. That was a nuke.
Seems like we could use a defensive drone.
Very good. Very good. All right. Little messy there, but at least we got the bonus objective taken care of. And I'm also now done upgrading.
I think of that. Okay, the bots should be on their way back. I need that terrazine commander.
I need the terrazine.
Experiments.
Calm down, Stepman. Calm down, buddy. All right, good.
Make it quick.
Are we gonna clean this part up of the map? All right. I don't think we necessarily need to, but sure. I'll just go ahead and use that ability here as well. Just because that means that we have a bit of an easier time later on. Maybe I should have already used it earlier, actually. Maybe that wasn't the greatest uses of that ability, but...
That's a good little bot. Welcome home. I missed you so much.
How do these units just... Oh, these are the aggressive deployments, obviously. I was hoping that we're gonna spawn right on top of us, but that doesn't seem to be the case. There's a lot of air units, though. I'm a little worried about that.
On our base.
I really need to get a lot of hydralisks. Ooh! That's a lot of stuff. That is a lot of stuff. This is actually kind of a worrisome wave. Because these are gonna be upgraded hybrids. There's a lot of them.
Assimilation.
These are gonna be upgraded hybrid. Oh, okay.
Now back to it.
The bots are back in town.
Alright.
The bots are back
We
in
cleaned
town.
that up, but I lost the majority of my stuff.
Man, collecting terrazine is hard work. We've only got about half of what I need.
Time to play defense.
It's time to assemble.
Trying to get a lot of resources here. Hopefully that will allow us to get ourselves some more stuff.
Returning as foretold by omniscient Belshir. Be ready.
Trying to go for a lot of Hydras. A lot of Zerglings. Oh man, here's the aggressive deployment again. Why are there so many air units though? Why is it all air? I don't have that much air.
Defensive drone initiated.
I don't have that much air.
Yes.
The wonders of modern technology.
Alright.
Immobilization wave is available.
Trying to make more and more Hydralisks. They should eventually be able to clean all of this up, but the aggressive deployment is mostly just air units, and it makes me a little worried that later on, right, it will just be focused
Activating defensive drone.
on carriers. And carriers, Tempest, and whatnot, they're scary, man.
It's away! What? I thought it was funny.
Belshir laughs every time I say it.
Belshir laughs every time I tell it.
Assimilation aura is ready, my queen.
Alright, now Kerrigan is stupid tanky, though. She really can take quite a beating. I'm really letting her take quite a beating as well, but...
Have they no
Oh, no, no, no.
respect for science?
Oh no, the aggressive deployment right on top of it.
Forever and being destroyed.
No! The aggressive deployment was right on top of the bots.
No,
Are you
my
kidding
bots,
me?
you monster! Oh, come on! I can't afford to lose any more bots, Commanders. They're all I have left. Ah! It's ruined. It's all ruined, just like my graduate thesis project.
About a gazillion zealots spawned in the middle of the map, and we died. Alright, we're gonna have to mix it up a little. There's no way.
Hi, Commanders. I thought everyone had forgotten about me out here. The hallucinations are the only visitors I've had. I guess that's terrazine for you. Speaking of, someone has been destroying my harvesting bots. Could you provide an escort for them?
Sure, Mr. Stepman. We're gonna have to change it up a little, because I didn't really have the units that I wanted to. I think that focusing on Hydralisks and Zerglings is just simply my best option, right? I mean, we're playing Zerg after all. Hydralisks, Zerglings, and you know, I guess some Ultras and Banelings and whatnot are kind of like the gold standard in the multiplayer. So, you know, there's no denying that I think this is gonna be a pretty solid option here, all things considered. Really need to make sure that I have enough units, though, in the earlier part of the game, because last time around, we just simply didn't have enough stuff, right? So let us go ahead and get a bunch of Zerglings here. I also want to get myself the Queen out as soon as this Overlord spawns. It's a bit of a different start to the game. But I think the previous early game was just a tad bit too greedy. Let us get the Queen out now as well. Link speed is already going to be done. So that's super nice. Now, I didn't quite realize, though, that apparently my ally had lost his expansion. He must have been under a lot of pressure while we were busy trying to clean up other stuff. But here we go. Once again, focusing on drones. Once again, trying to go for the evolution chamber early so we can get those upgrades out. Should I go double evo once again? Maybe double evo was just a little too greedy as well. I mean, the upgrades, they finish real quick because of that third mastery point, though. So I guess I guess we'll probably be okay on just a single one of them instead. I really do like playing the greedy style, though. Just simply expansions, drones, and upgrades first, and eventually we transition towards other stuff. Anyway, here we go.
More minerals required.
Attack incoming. Get ready.
Sufficient energy.
Kerrigan just about to spawn again. Don't think we're gonna be able to finish up these rocks, although I think I'll be fine, actually. I think I'll be fine. Okay, Zerglings this time around. I like that.
I've located a soon-to-be active geyser.
Hopefully we got enough.
The bot I'll send to harvest it.
I don't know. Kerrigan is pretty good. She's gonna be a necessity here, I can tell you that much.
Not enough energy. Insufficient energy.
Come on. Oh man, some of these Zerglings are real beefy.
That's one hell of a healing device.
Explain.
Get some extra money out. Get some extra money out. Let me get some Kerrigan upgrades here right from the get-go as well. I think that's going to be helpful as well.
Make it quick.
Here we go. Assimilation aura activates really often anyway. Okay, cool. So we're going up against Zerg. That means that there's a lot of potential for more resources, but
Collect the geyser's terrazine.
it's a little tricky.
Don't let it get destroyed.
It's a little bit tricky as well to worry about. You know what, actually? I'm going to go armor upgrades first.
Allied forces.
Attacking my bots. Jeez, Commanders, can't you keep a hold of aggro?
Cool.
Steam combat.
Oh, that's just great. The enemy is moving toward my bots. I knew I should have
Oh,
put
Nova,
more
Nova,
turrets
Nova,
on those
Nova.
things.
Woo.
Your queen. Make it.
My bots are under attack. My bots are under attack.
Cool. So far, so good. Let us get the lair. I am going to go for a second evo. And I also want to make sure that I get my gases going here ASAP.
Explain yourself. No time. Speak.
Getting a lot of kills so far, that's for certain. Already 88 kills right here on Nova herself. It's just the fact that we're playing against Zerg that makes that look really inflated. But hey, I'll take it. It will make me look good at the statistics screen at the end.
Now that bot just has to make it home safely.
And that's all we care about, right? The statistics screen. Okay, natural, just about to finish. I'll help Nova here, knocking down those rocks. Still going for a bunch more drones, of course.
Good news, Commanders. My bots have brought me terrazine. Well, it's good news for me.
Go. More upgrades.
Do you hear that?
There we go. Let's go up to, how much is the hive cost? No, they're not any cheaper.
Speak.
Alright, I want to make sure that I get some creep spread going now as well, because I haven't really gotten a lot of that.
Bringing a defensive drone online.
Okay, the aggressive deployment should be alright, right? Come on! Why'd you stop moving, Nova? Oh, Kerrigan rudder? Alright.
Insufficient overlords.
Okay, cool. Let's get some of these upgrades going.
Gas required. Insufficient Vespene.
We do have to start moving though, because the expansion, or rather the first objective point is now already available. I need some more resources here so I can get the upgrades going, now that Hive is probably already done.
Has evolved.
There go the bots.
Daddy loves you!
So fast. Daddy loves you!
Energy.
Okay, that's me done making drones. So a little bit of a different start here to the game, but still more than okay.
Explain.
Really want to get some creep spread now.
What's this? Enemy forces en route to my bots? It's just like Belshir said. My bots are taking damage.
Terrible, terrible damage. Okay, so we can start making our hydralisks right now. Also want to get the creep spread going, just because there's likely going to be the need for that.
Seems like we could use a defensive drone.
I'm trying to make as many units as I can, but I can't hold this. I literally can't. I can't hold it by myself.
Can't afford to lose any more bots, Commander.
I was trying to make as many units as possible there, but that's the first one already taken care of.
Speak. Yes.
Ally space under assault.
Main is now under assault as well as the main of my ally there.
Yes. I need answers.
Activating defensive drone.
In combat.
Terrazine
Oh, I don't think he got the repair off either.
Making a return trip now. Don't let them get away from you.
Now back to
Your tweet. What is it?
I think the early game of that previous attempt was better, but going up against Zerg, I mean,
Are you real? Sorry.
Avenger
been here
just
a while.
becomes so
The
strong.
Terrazine, not the best for my sanity. It's not. In case you are real, someone out there has been messing with my harvesting bots. Would you mind keeping an eye on them for me?
Sure, Statman. We'll try. Yeah, but I think going up against Zerg, though, makes it a little bit tricky just because of the fact that Avenger will trigger as soon as nearby enemy units die, right? So Avenger obviously will trigger more often if we're going up against Zerg, something I didn't really consider earlier. Usually, actually, I found that when you're playing against Zerg, the mutation missions just simply become more difficult. It's pretty much always Zerg that's tricky. At the very least, more tricky than the others. Let's get this upgrade going. Only 40 gas right now, not bad. And now we start up some Zerglings as well. As soon as I can, I want to make sure that I start myself up the Queen as well. As soon as we can afford it, that is. Link speed is so fast though, look at that. 2 minutes into the game and we have link speed done. I could even rush it out much quicker than that if I really wanted to. Alright, but here we go. Yeah, it all comes down to it all comes down to us having a bit of a more solid early game, I think. Like we did have one in the very first attempt against the Protoss, but then the Zealous just sort of spawned in a very unlucky time. This is not an easy mission though, I can tell you that much. Alrighty. Let us get the evolution chamber. Let us get the expansion here as well. And we should be alright here, as soon as we know what it is we're going up against. We can start picking up units accordingly, right? Like going, for example, against Protoss once again would probably make me make a lot more Hydralisks, whereas going against another unit composition, we may have to adjust
We're about to have company.
accordingly.
Enemy forces are gunning for us.
Alrighty, Nova.
More minerals required.
We should be okay here. Nova is not out yet, nor is Kerrigan, so let us go ahead. Okay, so we're going up against Terran this time around.
Time to play defense.
That's fair.
The first geyser should be opening
See,
up
that's
soon.
easy.
I'll
That's
send
cool.
a bot out
I like
when
that.
it does.
That's a much better early game than we have seen so far. Going up against Terran Reapers, we can easily deal with those.
More minerals required.
Okay, let me go ahead and knock down those rocks.
I am the Prolonged
Ready for
death.
combat.
Insufficient energy.
Expansion has just finished up as well, which is very nice.
Insufficient.
No time. The enemy biomass will provide us.
Give me more stuff. I need more
I
units.
need answers.
Okay, a lot of bio here. Bio is
I
doable.
am the swarm.
More overlords.
Bio is usually fine.
My bot is departing now. It's fully automated, so all you have to do is keep it alive. Yes,
It's alive.
It's alive! Sorry.
I wonder how many times I had to record that line in the studio.
Allied forces in combat.
Ah, here come the bad guys! Who are they again? What's made to last forever and being destroyed? My bots, of course!
Old news. We already fixed that a while ago, Stepman.
Overlords required.
Let us get the armor upgrade right here as well. And very soon my lair is finishing, so we should be okay. Just simply deal some more damage.
Hey,
Boom.
hey, they're attacking my bots!
No, it's okay.
Commanders!
Old news. We talked about this.
More minerals.
Let's get the Hydro Den upgrade. Let us get another queen here as well.
Insufficient.
And we'll be going for a couple more of the Zergling upgrades here shortly too.
Oh, the harvesting bot is returning.
10 life. It's like a combat shield for Zerglings.
Required. Mineral.
That upgrade right here, right? It's pretty much like hardened carapace plus 10 maximum life. It's essentially a combat shield for Zerglings.
Assimilation
Pretty incredible.
aura is now ready.
Okay. Aggressive deployment should start landing very soon.
That's our cute little bot. Welcome home.
There we go.
I missed you so much.
Insufficient.
This is my next door neighbors over here.
It's the terrazine moving beneath the surface. Oh, more geysers are on the way.
Sufficient.
Cool. Very nice. Oh, here's the aggressive deployment. I thought for a second my ally was, Alright. Thought for a second that my ally was playing Rainer there. You see the units spawning out of the sky. It's like, wait, that's weird. Oh, right. we're not playing against Ray or with Rainer rather.
More minerals required.
Alright.
Must be. Not enough.
Very nice. So now we start making non-stop units. I really want to focus on as many Hydras as I can. I think Hydras make the most sense here.
Mission complete.
No lurkers, none of that shenanigans, just Hydralisks. And Zerglings obviously as well, whenever I have leftover minerals. And larva. Not a lot of people consider larva to be a resource, but there's no denying that without larva, life becomes very difficult as a Zerg. And while Zerglings are very cheap as far as resources go, they're not particularly cheap.
Commanders?
Man, I wish I had my assimilation aura there a little bit quicker. Which is barely on cooldown there.
More overlords.
Okay, let's keep spreading that creep. Woo! Man, Kerrigan is insanely helpful here, though. Really saving the day in a lot of these engagements because they become pretty scary over time. Very nice.
Activating
Well done there by my ally.
Taking damage. Terrible, terrible damage.
You should be okay, right? Oof. He's forced to use a wave like that on the first couple. Well, that's pretty expensive, but he's already got the expansion fully up and running.
Sufficient energy.
Let's get up to watch the hive.
Okay, the bots should be on their way back. I need that terrazine, commanders.
Already a lot of mechanical units here, though.
I am the swarm.
Man, that's a lot of units there. If they're gonna switch into full mech, right? Full Terran mech
Attack
becomes pretty
incoming.
scary.
Get ready.
I think Zerglings are gonna be pretty important there.
More minerals.
Alright, here come an attack wave once again.
Commanders, bots. Oh, those are mine. And they have terrazine.
Oh, whoa, 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 calm down.
Assimilation aura
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
is
whoa, whoa,
ready.
calm down.
Looks like we're making progress. It's gonna take more terrazine than that to finish my
Research.
Research. That's right.
I love it. Such a great voice actor, seriously.
What is it? Oh,
One of the best ones in StarCraft for sure.
make it
Research. That's right.
Looks like there will be more geysers soon. You can always count on Belshir to provide what you need.
Yes.
All right.
You have your queen. It's time to make it quick.
Terrazine directly out of the majestic Belshire gliders.
Maybe you should give up on the bonus objective as well, though.
Stop them if you can, commanders.
We don't really need to, right?
Yeah, we have only a limited amount of time to save the Belshire glider's life. Try not to forget about it. Being forgotten sucks.
Explainers. What?
Seems like we could use a defensive.
Don't want to get ahead of myself here either, though. Kind of doing that right now. We'll have to micro against all of these Hunter-Seeker missiles. Hive is done. Let's get those upgrades here going as well. And we'll get the Hydralisk upgrade as well.
In a cave with a box of scraps. So I'd appreciate it if they came back intact.
Creep is going to be pretty helpful here as well. In particular when it just simply comes to
Style forces are advancing on my bots. Have they no respect for science?
getting units close to the action faster, like reinforcements, and if we have to, we can defend a little bit easier too. Man, look at them. That's insane. The size of those Liberators, it just simply indicates how much HP they will give and gather. Kind of crazy. Okay, Allies going for a lot of siege tanks now. I like that. Smart play there. How do you counter mech? By mech. And with mech. Through a mech. In between no, okay, actually, that doesn't make any sense. But
Assimilation aura is now ready.
Please, stop the enemy from breaking my stuff.
alright, we got a lot of Hydras. The bread and butter of Zerg. Since 1998.
Explain yourself. It's time to assimilate.
Oh man, I was actually assuming they were gonna go for our army.
The enemy's eating my bots for breakfast.
Okay.
You have what pieces already.
Oh wow, there's actually more. I didn't even realize they already walked through.
Come on home, little bots. The commanders will protect you. The enemy's attacking my bots. Jeez, commanders, can't you keep a hold of aggro?
Alright, so there's gonna be a big wave.
Belshire
There's gonna be a big
gliders.
wave with hybrids. Is this the one?
You'll miss your chance if you don't save it soon.
Immobilization wave is now available.
Cool. I'm sorry, bonus objective. I'm sorry, extraction device.
Vespine. Need more Vespine gas.
Speak.
Alright. Speak.
Structure.
Where's my queens? Didn't I make 2 queens? Maybe I did.
Great job, commanders.
I think
My
actually
bots
one
are
of them
safe
must
and
have
sound.
died.
Do you do
Rest
this
in
sort of thing
pieces.
often?
Yes, I've talked to you about this, Statman. We do them every week. You should subscribe.
Assimilation aura is ready, my
Statman
queen.
clearly not a subscriber
Well,
to my
that's
channel.
one
Feels
dead
bad,
whale.
man.
It's probably endangered, you know?
Enemy forces incoming. Slay them to the last.
Feels bad. All right, this is the hybrids, right? Yep.
Speak. Your queen. Enemy stunned. Right now. The enemy fire.
Okay. That's it. Woo! Look at that one.
Yes. Make
That was the scary wave. That was the one that we really need to worry about.
speak.
Okay. Good.
Bringing a defensive drone online.
Gotta be careful, Loko.
Whew.
Those
My
Hunter-Seeker
bots
missiles
have
can end the game real fast.
Well, looks like I won the bet this time, Belshire. Are my Terrazine tanks half empty or half full? Huh. This wouldn't be a problem if
Detection, detection. Oh, he doesn't have the upgrade.
The enemy is
He doesn't have the upgrade for Nova to get detection.
detected.
Oh no, it's so cheap. It's like 20 minerals and gas.
the geysers are returning
Okay.
as foretold by omniscient
Okay,
Belshire.
okay, okay. That hurts though. I lost a lot of my units there.
Have my attention. Make your
I lost a lot of my units there because of that. Normally Nova can become a detector
Assimilation
herself.
aura is now ready.
make
Okay, nice. Got these cleaned up. I like it. I like it. Oh no, once again. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
My bots are under attack! My bots are under attack!
Are you kidding me, game? Don't.
Eyes up. Our ride.
He just literally. Did he just Hunter-Seeker missile one of the bots? Didn't he lose? Didn't he die? Or rather, did he just Zamato cannon one of those? I'm pretty sure he did.
Wave is available.
My bots bots.
Yep, one of them
Really wanna
died.
Get to the terrazine. Oh, they're kind of impatient, so.
Oh, that
let them
sucks.
up now. No. Not my bots, you monsters. We can't lose any more of them, commanders.
No, I've been trying to keep them alive, bro.
Mineral quantity.
But we just got a Hunter Seeker, or rather a Yamato gun right on top of the freaking thing.
The enemy is moving
No,
towards
no, 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 no,
Should've
no,
put
no,
turrets on the
please.
things. Enemy
Please.
forces have These guys are smashing my bots to pieces. I really don't want to pick up after them. No! Now,
All right.
I'll never finish my
So what did we
research.
learn?
You have any idea what I've been through on this
Units
planet?
spawn in the middle of the map, right during this attack wave. And because of the speed freaks, they close the distance real fast. Well, hey, at least I leveled up. At least I got 104 Ascension. At least we got that going for us. I really think I played that rather well, though. But, we just have to be at the right place at the right time. Just have to stay close to the bots. Okay, he says my mistake. I mentioned that there probably needed to
Hi,
be some
Commanders.
detection on
I
Nova
thought
as
everyone
well.
had forgotten about me out here. The hallucinations are the only visitors I've had. I guess that's terrazine for you. Speaking of, someone has been destroying my harvesting bots. Could you provide an escort for them?
Alrighty. Well, here we go once more. I think we're starting to get the hang of it though, so we need to clean up those waves after the hybrids real quick, right? The objective points. Now we have to go straight to the middle of the map and like protect the bots when they're moving out. Because I think otherwise we're just gonna run into a lot of issues. Yeah, we need to defend the Hydra wave after the, what is it? Third one? The hybrid, rather. Then clean fourth objective and escort the bots. I think that's probably the most important thing for us to do. Because otherwise we just run out real quick. I just almost knocked over my water on the ground. Luckily there was a... Luckily it wasn't like an open bottle. I don't think there's actually any water in it either, so we're good. Anyway, here we go. Zerking speed is done. Let's get ourselves a queen out. I want to knock down these rocks ASAP. Get the expansion going once again and really focus on the early game once again. I actually have to say, I thought my early game was pretty good last attempt. I thought it worked out really quite nicely. Which is good. Come on. Help out, Mr. Drone. Knock down those rocks. There you go, buddy. Yeah, you're not even hitting anything, dude. You're literally missing. Oh well, it's okay. He's just a drone, right? He's meant to work and harvest and whatnot. He's not meant for to knock down rocks. He's not a professional
Enemy forces incoming. Slay them to the
rock
last.
knocker. Sounds like the worst job. Rock knocker. The worst job title as well. All right, expansion. Ooh.
Command unacceptable.
I'll hang out with the Mariners. Protoss. Oh well.
Oh, the Protoss.
I don't want to fight them inside of that or outside of the circle. Thank
Make
you.
sure to escort the bot I'll send to harvest it.
Sufficient energy.
Get some cruise threat going. Get some drones going.
Queen.
Let's get you over there.
Successful.
And I want to have both of you hotkeyed as well as my camera location hotkeys as well.
We
There we
are
go.
an enemy.
Now back to it.
Kerrigan,
Make
come on now.
your queen
Kerrigan didn't want to walk.
Not enough energy.
She's being stubborn again.
explain. Yes, speech.
Swarm forces under attack.
Our foes shall become our resources. I need answers. Your
Okay.
yes.
So it kind of depends on what we're going up against, right? If it's mass Skytals again, we should be able to deal with it, but
I'm sending out the first bot.
pretty scary.
Make sure to protect it. It's my favorite.
Command.
All of them are your favorites. Is that your secret? Is all of them are your favorites?
Make
They're coming after my bots. Stop them,
That's okay.
commanders. My bots are under attack. My bots are under attack.
Thank you. Nice little defensive wave over there. Defensive drone from Nova.
you have one.
Good. Okay, let's get the Lara going. We've been saving up a bunch of gas here for a while.
Yes. Explain what.
Zerglings are not that great though, is what I've found so far. I mean, they're good when they get their upgrades, but early game they're really not that amazing.
A successful Terrazine harvest. Now that bot just has to make it home safely.
I wonder what the next co-op commander is going to be though in StarCraft. I really don't know. It's been a little while since we had a new one, right? It's been some time. What was the last one? Han and Horner?
Assimilation aura is
What was that? Like right after BlizzCon?
Good
It's been a while.
Commanders. My bots have brought me Terrazine.
Same for the maps and stuff, right? We haven't really had a new map in a while either. I hope you're still making them. I hope so. Nah, I think they are. I haven't heard at the very least that they aren't.
More geysers are gonna
Okay,
be
let's go straight up to a hive.
Don't ask how I know that. I just do.
Quantity insufficient.
I wonder if I should go Ultras? Nah, Ultras are not fast either, right?
Defensive
I think the Hydra is probably my best, you know, all-round unit. Cool. Very nice. Alright.
Complete.
So let's get the Overlord speed upgrade and an Observer here. Or an Overseer rather, just in case. Don't want to run into the same issue as we did last time. Okay. Let's get the Hydralisk upgrades. And an extra hatchery as well. Just because we can make use of that. And with that, we are essentially done for a little while. Right? We're getting ourselves a bunch of these upgrades. 60 gas, it's
There
nothing.
go the bots. They grow up so fast. Daddy loves you.
Alright, so we obviously do have to defend this area.
Yeah.
Insufficient.
Actually, like you, let's have you lay down a tumor over
Enemies are
there.
headed for my bots. What a bunch of jerks.
Okay, very good. Some extra resources. Always nice. Nothing quite like some extra resources.
Required.
Let's get the extra Hydralisk upgrades here as well. Plus 20 life. It's pretty good.
Enemy forces have converged on my bots. Everybody get in there.
Good.
Insufficient.
The base is now hotkeyed.
Activating defensive
Get another
row.
tumor going. We can continue spreading that one as well if you want to. And while apparently some of these units come out and
Commanders, the enemy's eating my bots for
they immediately
breakfast.
go after the bots as well, we're okay. I don't necessarily need to be too far out though. Don't want to do the bonus objective.
What's made to last forever and being destroyed? My bots, of course.
I need some help.
Bots are heading home. They're sheep in need of a shepherd.
I can't do it alone.
Lives on the prowl.
Alright, alright, alright. She will be back in just a little bit. Maybe I should get some of these Kerrigan upgrades as well. I haven't really focused on those.
Let's go say hello.
How are you talking, Kerrigan? You died it.
Woo, my bots are back. That means it's tea time.
Tease for Terrazine.
Tease for Terrazine.
Alright, alright, alright. So we just have a lot of upgrades finishing up. We're already at
Got the
2-2.
start of a good Terrazine cache, but my research is going to require some more.
We are unending.
Additional
Alright, alright, alright.
Vespene gas.
Oh, okay.
Command unacceptable.
We need to clean that area of the map up as soon as possible.
Enough.
Now that we have a lot of larvae though, this becomes a little bit easier.
Seismic activity detected. That can only mean one thing. More
Oh.
geysers!
Is my ally okay there? Okay, it looks like he is.
What is it already? You make it.
Okay, we'll send some units over as well, just
The
in
enemy is
case.
draining the Terrazine from the Belshire gliders. We have to stop them. Go or not, your choice. So I'm not saying you have to, but if you want to free that Belshire glider I mentioned, you don't have all day.
Cool. Trying my very best here to clean up as many of those units now at this third objective point as we can. This is kind of the tricky one. There's a lot of units that spawn here.
Seems like we could use a defensive drone.
Okay.
Explain.
Saving up the assimilation wave right now as well for a big one.
Your queen.
I'm actually gonna keep the immobilization wave until that big, you know, that big hybrid wave.
Bold.
Okay, nice. Just double checking if I've got all upgrades. It looks like I do.
The enemy clearly intends to attack my bots. Don't let them do that.
What is it? All our burden shall become our resources.
Very nice. That resource wave gives you quite a lot of options, though.
Complete. Sequences spun.
Maybe I should go for Mega Worms.
What is it?
Forces under Allied forces in
Okay.
combat.
I've come to
Defensive drone initiated.
Combat.
Cool. Those are going to be taken care of as well. Let's get +2.
explain yourself.
This is not the big wave yet. There's going to be another one. I want to get my double waves ready to go for this one. Big hybrid wave soon.
You have my attention.
Is that it? I wish I had my other wave. Nope, not yet. I think it's a default one. I think it spawns every time. I've had issues with it in previous mutation missions as well.
Which bot will make it back to me first? My money's on Gary. He always gets the best oil.
Well, maybe it's not that big this time around.
Your queen.
Oh, you're almost out of time to prevent the Belshire glider's death, commanders. If you were ever planning on it anyway.
Alright, well, you know what? We can clean this area up a little. Alright.
Sequences spawn.
This is the point where we really want to start moving over towards the next objective points. Clean next objectives, then escort boats. This is the tricky part of the mission.
Oh, commanders, bots. Oh, those are mine. And they have Terrazine.
We gotta pay attention to where the units are spawning in on the minimap as well.
We need detectors now.
I already have detectors, but I'll get more.
Wow, you really just let that thing die? And I thought I knew you.
Cool.
The enemy's coming for us. Hope you're ready for this.
Tumor under attack.
Make it quick.
Tumor under attack. Allied forces.
Eyes up, arrive here.
Okay.
Bringing a defensive drone online.
Hope we have enough. Kerrigan, why are you still standing around? Because I didn't control you, eh? Yeah, that was not ideal. I just lost a lot of my units. Alright.
Whew! My bots have returned. Oh, looks like I won the bet this time.
Alright, 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 alright. We're still definitely in a good spot, though.
Are my Terrazine tanks half empty or half full? Huh. This wouldn't be a problem if they were completely full.
Make explain.
Mutation.
The simulation aura is now ready.
Geysers are going to be opening in a few moments.
Alright.
Bots can
We're actually already ahead of schedule. Nice. We just need to stand close to the next ones, though. Alright, cool.
Seems like we can use a defensive
Sure.
drone.
Avenge disruptors. Alright. Time to escort. And look, you can only see the active tumors on the minimap. I didn't know that. That's pretty helpful. That makes life a little bit easier. Life of a Zork player.
Explain yourself.
Cool.
Mineral quantity insufficient.
I'll take right and mid.
What is it? Speak.
So he can probably take left
My
and mid.
bots really want to get to the Terrazine. Oh, they're kind of impatient, so I'm letting them out now.
Alright. Good, good. This is much better. I like this a lot. This is what you get for losing, right? Lose and learn. That's like StarCraft 2's motto, pretty much. Alright, there's a big amount of units that are about to spawn.
Advancing on my bots. Have they no respect for science?
There's a big wave coming in.
Your
Time to play defense.
Hey, they're attacking my bots!
No, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good.
More minerals required. Insufficient energy.
No big wave. Okay, no, I was gonna say, no big wave from the left, it seems, this time around, but there is.
Forces under attack. Tumor
I've got the end. Let's kill the
Okay, this is the wave that killed us every time last time, so.
Activating defensive drone.
Very nice, very nice. Kerrigan, if you could maybe hang out over here, that would be very helpful.
You have my attention.
forces attack insufficient.
Trying to
Defensive
spread
drone
my units as much as I can.
What is it? Yes.
Cool.
Vespine gas required.
Trying to spread out my army here, right? Make sure that it's like defending several areas at once.
Your queen.
Once again, though, lots of attack waves there from the left-hand side. Is that... Would these still spawn if you clean up the bonus objective? I actually am not sure. I'm assuming they probably would, but...
I can always count on them to do that, unlike some people.
Good.
Vespine gas mineral quantity.
After this, there's only one wave remaining.
You speak. What is it?
Forces under attack.
Assimilation aura is ready.
Paladin's biomass will provide us once it is over.
Yeah, that last one is always slow.
Attack incoming. Get ready.
Okay.
Under attack.
This one's fine. Ooh, once again, spawn in the middle of the map. That disruptor is ridiculous. Please kill that disruptor. I just can't kill that fast enough, can I? Fully upgraded? Alright, good.
My bots are safe and sound. Do you do this sort of thing often?
Alright, good. I think we need to push together.
Not enough minerals.
Make it quick.
I feel so silly just standing around here looking at the bolt, but the thing is, like, units made to spawn in, right?
Not enough minerals.
Okay, let's go.
You have your queen.
That's the final attack wave.
Yes.
We should be okay, right? Nova's not trusting it yet either, but I think we're okay.
Quantity.
Assimilation aura is ready to go.
The bots are back in town. The bots are back in town. Look at all that terrazine, and it's all mine. I need just a tiny bit more, commanders.
I'm sorry about the bonus objective. No time for that.
Do you think you have the time to set it free? The Belshire glider's terrazine won't last forever. If you want to save it, you'll have to do it before it's completely drained.
Man, these disruptors though. These disruptors just spawn in and kill everything.
These are the last of the geysers. The last of their
Bunch of
kind,
cloak units here as well.
all alone in the depths of space.
I wish Kerrigan could become a detector.
Speak. You explain yourself.
Oh man, he hasn't noticed. He hasn't noticed. I asked for him to come. All my units are getting murdered. I have observer, or I have what are they called? Detectors coming in, but all right. They were a little slow. Lost a little bit of supply there, but nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. And Nova's really good in these kind of moments. Like, she's just gonna be able to set up shop with a lot of tanks, and we're probably gonna be all right.
Assimilation aura is now ready.
Yeah, we should probably hug him. We should probably hug the bots. Right? They're scared. As Stepman has been explaining to us for a while now, they're scared.
I think the bots are telling me they're rolling out, but I could be wrong. They've lied to me before. Those
little miscreants.
Alright.
Get some more of that malign, or that malign creep. Or is that what it's called? I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah. What is it already?
Additional creep tumor under attack.
Seems like we could use a defensive
Those siege tanks, though. What? They're killing my tumors. Not cool, man.
Enemies attacking my bots. Jeez, commanders, can't you keep a hold of aggro?
Gotta get those siege tanks. Okay, I can. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. The siege tanks.
Bringing a defensive drone
The siege
online.
tanks are just simply hanging about.
My bots are taking damage. Terrible, terrible damage.
That wasn't the most ideal usage of that wave there. There's still gonna be a bunch of really big attack waves.
Your chance if you don't save it soon.
In particular here from the north. That one is gonna come in just a little bit. Usually once these are returning back home. What are you doing over there?
What is it?
Queen! We need
Activating
you!
defensive drone. I
I really need more injects though.
Assimilation aura is ready.
Alright,
Drained
good.
that creature completely dry.
I'm sorry.
Going to be so mad about this.
I'm sorry, Statman.
Come on home, little bots. The commanders will protect you. Man. Please, please, please. Stop the
Woo!
enemy from breaking my stuff.
That was very low in HP. That's like 17 HP.
Explain. Yes.
Alright.
You have
My army's far more mobile. This is the scary wave. Big wave!
Quick.
Big wave! Get the siege tanks, please!
These guys are smashing my bots to
Oh, no.
pieces. I really don't want to pick up.
Oh,
after
it's
that.
actually, no. This is the big wave, I think. There's still one coming in.
Enemy forces.
Yep, this is the one.
inbound.
What's that noise? Oh, it's just my precious bot going up in flames. One more, and we're toast.
We lost one.
Make it quick.
I think we got it. I think we got it. Don't cheer too soon, though, Lowko. Everything's super low.
You have my.
I was getting a little worried there because the siege tanks were right there, right? If they were, like, you know, there for like another 2 seconds, we would have probably not made that. That was really close. Should I kill it myself? Attack move on the... No, Lowko, don't do that.
Explain. Make it quick.
Alright. Let us do a little bit of a Zerg dance party. Kerrigan has no time for dancing, because obviously Kerrigan is too busy being a bad... Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, game?
Please, stop the enemy from
Did you
breaking my
see that?
You make it quick.
Whoa!
Yes! I can
Are
finally
you-
finish this research.
Are
and
you
get
kidding
off
me?
this godforsaken rock. I'm sorry, Belshir. I didn't mean it like that.
It was so low in HP. My units were stuck in their dancing animation, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if it was already done. I was barely even looking at it. Man, that could have gone really, really bad. There we have it. The previous attempt already leveled me up. But we still get a full level here as well with 235,000 XP. As far as statistics go, I ended up killing 539. My ally killed 443. Although obviously in the earlier part of the game, I just can simply, you know, slide back and forth and kill pretty much everything. That was a lot of fun. Definitely not an easy mission though. If you enjoyed watching this video, make sure you hit that like button down below. And if you want to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get a notification as soon as I upload more. Other than that, I want to thank you for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile, alright? And I'll see you in the next one.